I'm Michaela Kaufmann, the business manager for independent car technology. And today I have with me Peter Boyle, our ICT sales manager. And we really would like to talk with you about the industry trends, the technology itself, and how it is evolving. So, Peter, looking back the past year, or overall our history with independent car technology, what are actually the manufacturing challenges our customers and industries do have, and why they want to use this technology?
Hey, well, it's a great question, Michaela. So, I mean, first of all, we're seeing a lot of trends towards smart, flexible manufacturing. So, many changes in consumer demands, trends towards nutrition, health, ethnic, organic, local products, clean labeling. So now manufacturers are struggling to keep up with these constant changes. So there's big changes in consumer demand, driving a tremendous amount of increases in individual part numbers that these manufacturers need to control. So, and additionally, when you put on top of that, everyone wants to get to market quicker, and there's a significant shortage in skilled labor in a lot of these facilities. So, the needs to drive more automation is a significant trend in the industry.
Yeah, those are really good points. But how do you actually think independent car technology can help with those issues?
Well, our key attributes with the portfolio is really in the ability to deliver higher production rates, easy product changeover, optimized machine design, and manufacturing flexibility. So, I mean, those are all key areas where we're delivering to meet these trends in the industry. So Michaela, specifically a question back to you. What specific attributes with the portfolio are help specifically deliver for these key attributes?
Yeah, well, you really touched on all the important points. At the end, where our strength is really also the scalability of the portfolio what we have today. Because if you take a look at the various applications and industries where this technology becomes very strong in, we have portfolios coming from maybe more packaging machines where you have a closed loop system. This is where you also need much higher precision and higher speeds. That's where our iTrack technology comes in play. But then also taking a broader look, since it's not only those applications, we're also looking actually in, for example, warehousing, logistics, manufacturing, assembly, where we really have more transportation between machines. And that is where our Magnum Motion portfolio comes in very strong, especially because we can scale from a few kilograms, 1 to roughly 10, up to thousands of kilograms. Think about elevations as well. But I think you actually had a lot more examples, especially looking at the past year, which industries really came in strong given the trends and challenges, and where we helped a lot with our independent car technology offering. Can you give a few examples on that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's three big industries that we've seen tremendous growth with the ICT portfolio. Number one, clearly in life sciences, specific examples that we were really a significant part of the global supply chain to deliver during the COVID crisis. We had to deliver, our technology was key in delivering solutions to help time to market to get COVID test kits out there. We were key in helping lab automation produce millions of test results a day by transporting samples on our technology. So significant growth in the life science industry, I should say. Number two, significant growth as this world goes towards more sustainable energy. We are seeing a significant use of our portfolio in the manufacturing of electric vehicle batteries. So the tremendous flexibility we give in the manufacturing space for specifically our Magnum Motion product has been huge in the EV battery space. And finally, a lot of growth in logistics. When we talk about warehousing, as everyone knows, most people buy everything via online now. How does Amazon and United States Postal Service and everyone deliver these unique orders at incredible speed? And a lot of that is done with automated warehousing, where we've been a significant technology to help automate warehouses. And number two, in high-speed sortation, the ability to get more packages out in the same amount of facility space that these logistic customers have. So those have been some of the big trends that we've seen. Now, pushing in this industry has been a significant push for time to market. How fast can we get our products to our customers? And so what can we deliver to our customers and get them to market quicker and with more features?
Yeah, and those were actually exactly key points where we need that faster time to market, because vaccination or also the Amazon packages, nobody want to wait for them, right? And it was tremendous and impressive to see how those industry trends were really picking up, and really from our side, to deliver with those technologies to help everybody out there. So that's why, to your point, we really took also one step back and said, okay, the technology part is one point to really enable this flexibility, but we do want to help our customers as well to have a much more user-friendly and faster approach when we use libraries, for example, which are already pre-configured. So it's much more like using a template in order to do specific moves, for example. And it becomes much more powerful since we were tying those libraries into simulation with our offering from Emulate 3D. So what happens now is you actually can do all the simulation of your machine line up front and already do some throughput analysis and some other metrics, for example. So usually at the end, this is something where machine builders only do struggle a little bit, especially the programmers, because they're usually at the end of the chain. Now, while leveraging those technologies or those simulations and libraries, you actually can have all that part upfront of the process and know exactly, okay, it's going to work that way, and also can use it as pre-sales tool to really show it also to the end users and really delivering that message of the value. So those are definitely a few key technologies what we implemented within independent car technology to really become better and have a much better user experience for our customers as well.
Excellent. And I know we have some key partners that we're working to help deliver even additional features that are important when we talk about independent car. This strength we have in individually controlling a vehicle on a track, and the ability to get information at it, and the ability to do different processes on that individual mover. So what additional technologies are we partnering with that are delivering value to this portfolio?
Yeah, good point, because we always take a look out there what new technologies are coming up. And specifically for that, what you mentioned, we are partnering with Boyle Automation and Vertigo for wireless power transfer and wireless communication. Because imagine now you have that individual control of each vehicle, and if you have the ability to add power on it and communication, it really enables so much more flexibility to what we actually already have. So imagine you can add a gripper or a vacuum pump on the mover directly. It really allows you to have additional throughput, because you can go maybe faster speed if you have a lightweight product and you need to fix it on the mover. That's where the vacuum pump comes in very handy, right? Especially when you can control it individually. Or any gripping or actuation. There's really no limitation in terms of creativity. And that is really exciting to see what are new technologies popping up there and how can we actually leverage them for independent car technology as well. Last but not least, as you know as well, Peter, with robotics, right? You saw it also in so many different industries that robotics ties in very well with independent car technology too.
And also, I guess one final point is the use of artificial intelligence also, right? The
Correct.
ability now where we can gather so much data at the individual part that's being manufactured, or the individual mover moving around these configurations, where the ability to do predictive maintenance and really guarantee long-term valuable output coming out of that machine, and being able to do this predictive maintenance so there's less downtime. All significant values that we're delivering with this portfolio.
Correct, absolutely. Predictive maintenance plus also optimization of the whole production flow, because to your point, you have all the data available now. So yeah, really exciting times. And also to your point, a lot of new industries we were facing this year. So thank you also for pointing that out, Peter. And well, I guess I look forward to the next coming year with you, right? And see which other industries might be popping up where we really can leverage the strengths of independent car technology.
As we both believe, we're just beginning to scratch the surface on the use of this technology across a broad range of applications and industries. So yes, the future is very exciting for the ICT technology product portfolio group.
Very true. Thank you, Peter. And thank you, everyone, for listening in. Let us know if you have any specific questions or want us to touch on any other points. We hope it was also an interesting conversation for you. And we will, of course, keep you in the loop on new evolvements around the technologies and industries.
Thank you.